and welcome back to SoFloDining's, South Florida's premier dining blog.
Today, we're going to continue with our series of pet peeves. How do you feel about when you're ordering and they ask you what you want for your appetizer?
Mm-hmm.
No sooner you get that out, the next question is, and for your entree.
Okay. All right, so, well, first of all, if it looks like Doris is guiding me along, she really is. I'm blind without my glasses. She's reading the teleprompter.
And I'm blind too. Have you noticed I have different colored lenses every time we meet?
Okay. All right, so this goes back to that fast food mentality that we talked about earlier.
Oh, right,
The
right.
host, no host.
What do you call that? The Tgif culture?
Yeah, the Tgif culture. We talked about that in the last video.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What happens is they're used to the waiter walking up to the table, asking you, what do you want to drink? What's your appetizer? What's your meal? Totally wrong. Totally wrong.
That's what I call brushing me.
But that's what that is. The people were used to going into these they're not fast food. I don't know.
No.
These chains, and what they were really meant for were business people. You know, you go there for lunch, your business lunch, and you get out, and you're in a hurry. So yeah, appetizer, drink, meal, boom, out, done. Okay, now this is totally backwards. And again, I hope some owners and managers are listening. When you sit down, if you have a menu, and some menus have 4 or 5 pages of drinks.
Oh yeah.
Crafted.
Handcrafted drinks. And it goes on and on and on. You've got 4 and 5 pages. Sometimes there's like 45 of them.
And you have to read every one of these drinks.
Oh, you have to know what the mix is going to be. You have to know like what it is that you're going to have for dinner, what your entree is going to be.
Right.
So that you can pick and choose the right flavor grouping.
Right.
For your palate. You know, and what happens?
But these
you're reading it, and they're asking you, what do you want to drink? What do you want to drink? What do you want to drink?
But these drinks are made to let's be honest, give you revenue. And by putting it down and just asking, what do you want to drink? I'm having an iced tea. You know, and you're probably having a Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Because
with lime.
Because we can't read it. You know, we can't read it.
You don't have enough time. You're being rushed. Honestly.
Seat us, ask us if we want water. You know, you tell them, we need water, no.
Tap a bottle.
All right, I'll be back in a few minutes. You go over the menu. If you want to know today's specials, you know, I'll go over them now. If not, I'll come back and go over the specials. That's it. So you basically, your first trip, you greet them and ask them if they want water.
Right.
You know, don't go for the...
Yeah, and then when you come back, I'll ask you, hey, what is this mango vodka, I don't know, creamsicle thing that you're offering me?
Right. So
we recently had a really good experience with that. Our server was absolutely fabulous. She said, you know what? And it just happened to be one of those mango creamsicle type drinks. And she said, you know, when I have mine, I usually have a floater in there. Well, I would have never thought about a floater.
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't even think about ordering something by the side. You know, it's like saying, okay, so let me have a drink and then a drink by the side. You know, then what do you call it? A shot. Yeah. A shot on the side. I would have never thought of that. And she said, oh yeah, it takes it from PG. And I just yelled out to R. And she...
But that
lost it.
That
was
a place.
Yes,
that was a place that wasn't an upscale place.
No.
And they had.
That's a beach place.
They had the proper service. Yeah. They brought the water over. They gave us the menu. That menu, the whole back of that menu was drinks.
Do you want tap water or do you want bottled water?
But that whole back of that menu was drinks that we were able to navigate and decide what we want.
Because I know you had one. You had one of the crafted drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you have? Some rum thing?
Oh, I had a Miami Vice. That's it was a rum runner and a pina colada mix.
Yes.
Yeah, with the floater.
Yes, that sounded excellent.
But no, back to with the ordering. So they take now they come back, they should take your drink order. Mm-hmm. Again, take your drink order and bring back what we ordered. Okay?
Right. Absolutely.
Then they come back, take the appetizer. I would say if I was the waiter, I would say, are you ready to give me are you ready to order your entree,
Yes,
or do you want to do that after?
Right. Or do you have any questions?
Your appetizer. Right. Or any questions on the menu.
Yeah, sure.
That's all. Then you go from there. Same thing. You bring the entrees over. And then one of my pet peeves is the obligatory how's everything.
Oh no!
That is the most phony, disingenuous thing.
That's just checking off one of the things that
Right.
the boss told me to
Again,
ask.
the Tgif culture. That is a joke. They don't care how your food is. That's fake. What it should be, going back to the way service should be, the waiter should be coming over in between all these things, the drink, the appetizer, the meal. I don't care who you are. Everybody has a way they want things. Okay, so if you go out to eat with a table of 4, people are going to be asking about the menu. They're going to ask, can I have this on the side? Can I have a little extra of that?
Can you make sure that mine gets no peas?
Right.
Or something like that.
Or as a waiter, you take note. If I say to Doris, okay, what are you going to have? And she says, well, gee, I don't know if I'm going to have the snapper or the grouper. And then she finally says, or her husband or somebody says to her something, and she orders the snapper. Then you take a note of that, because then when you come back, what you should be doing is, okay, how's everything?
How was your grouper?
How was that grouper? Did you like it? Did so-and-so, did you get enough garlic on that? Was that enough, peas? The drink, was the drink okay? Is that how you wanted it? You as a waiter have all this information. You should be checking that this table is satisfied. How's everything before I even put a fork of food in my mouth is a waste of your time and a waste of my time.
Your biggest pet peeve.
Yeah, because it's a tool that they're not using. Because again, with that,
they're not using it properly.
Yeah, but again, with that
because
culture,
they probably don't understand why it is they're asking that question.
Because with that culture, okay, when you work in one of these fast food chains, okay, the recipes are the recipes. That's it. There's no changing. Okay, everything is the way it is. You change that. You're just plugged into a spot. You just check the table, brought the drink. That's it. Now, me personally as a waiter, I want to make sure that everybody got what they wanted, how they wanted it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now again, I've said this a bunch of times. I hope management and owners are watching this.
Yeah, because you could replace them with AI.
This is a tool.
You know what? You just, put in, I want a steak, medium rare. I want no vegetables. I want the biggest potato you've got, and put everything on it.
That's what they do. They go up to the little system and press buttons.
I know.
So,
well, they could be replaced. This is what I'm saying.
But
they don't learn to do their job adequately,
right,
and make it worthwhile for the restaurant owner. What do you need them there for?
But this goes back into them not using it properly. As an owner, as a manager, what this is for, this is your tool. Okay, this is where the waiter goes back to you at the end of the night and says, 6 people ordered the scampi tonight. 5 of them said it was too salty. A couple of people ordered our famous upside down banana whatever and said it didn't taste like it normally did. This is where you can go take that information, go back to the kitchen and find out what's wrong. Same thing. The waiter can go to you and tell you, listen, last night all my drinks came back bad. They came back, not made.
People were saying, hey, don't like it. Doesn't taste right.
But ask yourself this. Managers, owners, ask yourself this. How many times have you done that? How many times have you gone to those waiters for that input? I can tell you right now, it's probably 0. Okay? So, how's everything? Yeah, everything's not good. You're not using the tools that you have.
Yeah. Was everything to your satisfaction? Did you enjoy this? Did
they
you
don't
like
care.
That?
It's just a check off. Again, it's that mentality. They throw the menu down. What do you want?
It's no love.
Yeah.
I want to be shown the love.
And again, this is all, and for the waiters, this is all how you get a tip. You know, this is what the tip is for. So when you get a $100 bill and they leave you $5, how's everything? You know,
Not so good.
Because I can guarantee you that I'm going to get at least $20 on a $100 check.
Absolutely.
Thanks again for joining us this week for this installment of our Pet Peeves. As always, enjoy, and I'll see you there. And don't forget, join us on our blog, write to us, give us some suggestions. We're always open to suggestions. And don't forget
to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you then, and thanks for joining us.
And don't forget, we'll see you next week with a new review, and in 2 weeks, another installment of our Pet Peeves. Take care.
Bye.